Y'all, metaphors are our friends. Like, we need metaphors. Like, we really do. I feel like music today and the songwriting is so direct. Like, y'all are not leaving anything to the imagination. I mean, we could be a little bit more mindful, a little bit more cutesy, a little bit more demure. And I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. So what is a metaphor? A metaphor is a figure of speech that describes something by directly comparing it to something else without using the words like or as, which would make it a simile, and we're not going to get into that just yet. Metaphors imply that one thing is another, highlighting a shared quality or characteristic between the two. This creates a connection that allows listeners to understand something in a new, often more vivid way. For example, if you say time is a thief, you're using a metaphor. You're not saying that time literally steals, but by comparing it to a thief, you're emphasizing how it can take things away, like moments or opportunities, without you noticing. Why should we use metaphors in songwriting? There's only so many topics that are discussed in mainstream music. Love, sex, anger, breakups, all that type of stuff. Metaphors give a unique twist to a topic that has been done a million times already. Metaphors can also be a way to add more emotional depth to a song. It can make a song more clever, fun, or interesting. Tip number 1, focus on the emotion that you want to convey. Start by identifying the specific feeling or quality you want to express. Is it loneliness, anger, confusion, or happiness? By knowing the core emotion, you can begin brainstorming objects, images, or situations that evoke that same feeling. Tip number 2. To make your metaphor vivid, think about sensory details. That's sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. I do this in my song Made For You, comparing my relationship to someone to different things to convey that I was made for them.
We feel like a glove that was custom made. Every stitch, every seam made with love. I'm not the gift that was ready-made. It took time to make this work of art.
Another one of my songs that uses metaphors is Teach Me and Diet.
I don't do Diet Coke. Different strokes for different folk. When you squeeze it, you know it's real. Extra sugar is what you feel. Yeah, she's a diet version of me.
So definitely check those out and see if you can figure out where the metaphors are. Tip number 3. Sometimes the most striking metaphors come from everyday items presented with a twist. A metaphor like the one in Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso uses common items, in this case coffee, but in a fresh way, painting a clear and relatable picture. When she says, thinking about me every night, oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know, that's that me espresso. We know espresso has a lot of caffeine, which can keep you up and alert. She's saying that I'm the one keeping him up all night. I'm the espresso. And then when you hear the song, you instantly get what she's saying. And that's the best type of metaphor. It's cute, it's clever, and that's kind of how you want people to think about your metaphors. Tip number 4, think about what it feels like. Imagine how your subject would feel if it were something else. For example, Cranes in the Sky by Solange is a great example of this. Now, just to note, the line, it's like cranes in the sky, is actually a simile. Similes compare two different things using the words like or as, but the metaphor actually becomes that thing. It's metamorphosis, becoming something else. The song is comparing her struggles in life to cranes in the sky, emphasizing her yearning for freedom and healing. The imagery of cranes can represent hope and the longing to rise above difficulties, while metal clouds represent a sense of heaviness or emotional weight. I think this song is my go-to for like a metaphoric R&B song. It's definitely a modern classic. And tip number 5, start by saying it's like. So if you're stuck with trying to create a metaphor, think it's like, let's say you're trying to describe someone's voice and you have these lyrics written out. Your voice is so smooth. Obviously, that's not really a good line. So you might say this person's voice is like thunder. It's like silk. It's like honey. And then to make it a metaphor, you just drop the word like. For example, it's silk on my skin, your words pull me in. That turns that boring line, your voice is so smooth, into something more thought-provoking and expressive. Really, it's just about thinking critically and being creative. That's just really what a metaphor is in a nutshell. I really hope this helps y'all. I have more videos coming soon where I'm just gonna break down elements of songwriting, so be on the lookout for that. And I want to know, what's your favorite metaphor in a song? It could be your own or just a popular song. Drop them in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.